My P5 children, we are back yet with another session. We are still moving on with you. So I am going to advise you, keep everything away again and we proceed with this next lesson. So today we are going to look at a child health card. A child health card. What does it mean? But before we look at that, let's look at the work that I left with you. I left with you 3 numbers. I don't know whether you did them or 4. You know what you did. So, let's see. Number 1 is state any one vector that causes or spreads rabies. And I've given you one as rabid dogs. 2, give any one symptom of rabies. 1, or I have chosen 1. Symptoms, we feel them, but we can't see them. Somebody can't say, I'm feeling headache. Headache is a symptom. You can't see it. I've never seen somebody saying, oh, I feel headache, and they expect us to see the head maybe doing like this so that we can see that, oh my God, he's suffering so much with the headache. No, it's not like that. So it is, symptoms are felt, but they are not seen. Somebody can slap you. We saw him slapping, but we don't know what you are feeling. Maybe you're feeling pain, or blood is coming out. With blood we can see it, but we shall not see that the slap was paining you. So, the answer is pain in the beaten part. Pain in the beaten part. Because there are some people who, the dog just barks at them and they say, oh, now the dog has bitten me, I have rabies. No, the teeth did not touch you. If the teeth gets into contact with your skin or body, we shall say the dog beat you. What causes plague? We said plague is caused by bacteria. So let's look at the next lesson, and that is the child health card. In this lesson, I expect you to explain what a child health card is. 2, to mention the information found on the child health card. 3, to give the importance of a child health card to 1, parents, B, doctor, C, school health committee. And let's go with the first one. What's a child health card? And we shall say, a child health card is a card that shows immunization schedules, growth, and records of a child. It shows immunization schedules, like when were you immunized for polio vaccine? When were you immunized for measles? When will you go back for the next immunization? When they look at how the child is growing, as in they keep on checking the weight of a child. If you were born with 2.5 kilograms, have you added on? Because whenever they take a baby to the hospital for immunization, they put that baby on the weighing scale and they record the weight. If you were born with 2.5 and they take you and you are only 2, it means you are not growing, you are just going back. Because we expect that weight to continue becoming high. Now, let's look at, like I told you, we are looking at a child health card. This is the way a child health card looks. Please, let me ask you to ask your parents to give you that child health card and you look at it. It looks like mine that you are seeing. So it has different information that we shall identify. So let them give you that child health card and you look at it You see how what were your names made when they were immunizing you? You used different names, but now you are a different name. You try to check. Look at it. So this is just a child health card. Then let's look at the information. Can you try to discuss with somebody who is near you the information that is found on the child health card? What's that information? Try to share with your brother or somebody that you have. Or if you are alone, pause a bit. Put the lesson on pause and then you can ask someone, do you know anything that's found on the child health card? Before we go, we continue with mine. One, for my have parents' occupation. You have parents' occupation. That the work your parents do. They record. If your parents is a teacher like me, they say, Mr. Monica John is the father of this child. Occupation, teacher. Parents' names. They state, they write, whose child is this? And that information remains, it is always on the child health card, but the doctor also retains that name. One day, in case something happens, they can go back to that hospital and say, why immunized against yellow fever? Yes. What shows? Let's go to the hospital. There's information there. Yeah, and you'll get it. Child's sex, whether you are male or female, child's name, the weight at birth, and the weight during that process of taking you to the hospital for immunization or health center. Then that child health card also has, there is vaccines given and then vaccines remaining. So let's go through together and read with me the information found in the child health card. Parents' occupation, parents' names, child's sex, child's name, weight at birth, vaccines given, vaccines remaining, and many more information. When mommy gives you that card, try to find out that information and add on in your book. Okay? I know my children are going to do that. Now, let's look at, in session 3, let's look at the importance of a child health card. 1. This child health card is very important to 3 groups of people. 3 groups of people. 1, the parents. To the parents, it reminds a parent on the next date of immunization. It reminds a parent on the next date of immunization. In case your parent gave birth to you, this parent has to get the child health card. Whenever you go to the health center, like they immunize you today, Tuesday, they put another date when you will come back for the next vaccine. So how and what does a parent use to remember that date? He remembers it using a child health card. He looks at the card and says, oh, I'm supposed to take Kevin for immunization next week on Tuesday. Then she keeps it in mind that before that date comes, he's already thinking about how to go to the hospital to take you. So it enables a parent to know the next date of immunization. Then another thing to a parent, it helps a parent to monitor the growth of a child. The parent can monitor, can look, like when they take today, they measured your weight and they see when you were born with 2.5 kilograms. Now you are 3, meaning that you are growing. And if it reduces, the doctor will give you an advice. Will give the parent an advice that continue breastfeeding this child, or you can now give that child milk or porridge or what, for that, so that the child can gain weight. To the doctor, it helps a doctor to know the vaccine given and what is remaining. Even if you get the first vaccine, the child got it in Kampala. Even if he goes to Kapchorwa, the parent goes to Kapchorwa, the doctor will just say, give me the child the card that you were given. Then the doctor will see the card and will see the vaccines that are remaining, and that's what they will give you. 2, 3, to the school health committee or to the school. It helps the school to know whether the child was immunized or not. I remember when you were coming here, when your parents brought you here for registration and doing interviews, at the end of it all, they asked your parents, we want a child health card. Then your parent went and photocopied the card and brought to the school. That's when you were allowed to be in the school. But if you didn't have it, then the school wouldn't know whether you were immunized against measles or not. Therefore, these are the reasons why a child health card is important. 1, let's go through together with me. To parents, it reminds a parent on the next date of immunization. 2, it helps a parent to monitor the growth of a child. To the doctor, it helps a doctor to know the vaccine given and what is remaining. To the school, it helps a school to know whether the child was immunized or not. Now, I always love my children, and I told you I like you following what I'm doing. Let me see those who have been following my lesson, those who have been learning with me. You are going to answer just a few. State 2 information found on the child health card. In which way do the following people benefit from a child health card? 1, a mother. 2, a teacher. 3, a health worker. Very, very simple. Just write those ones, and I will come back before I begin the next lesson. We shall again see how you featured in this exercise. Thank you. Continue being good children and learn.